Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj, Muni. Qualities and qualifications for Sankirtan. What is Sankirtan? See, this Srila Jiva Goswami explanation. Bahubhya mili dva yakirtanam yadeva Sankirtanam. Kirtan, in which many are combined together, is Sankirtan. If you want to go on in that process, then these qualifications should be encouraged within the organization. The practices of humility and tolerance, the tendency to give honor to others, not seeking honor for our own self, especially pratishta. The hitch is there in fame and maintaining one's own position. By attempting to maintain our own position, we cannot keep our position. This principle should be taught within the organization. By seeking position, we will not attain position. But sometimes, by not seeking and rather giving position to others, we can get position. So Manin and Manada, giving honor to others and not desiring it for oneself. The hitch, the main hitch is there. First humility, then tolerance, then giving position to others, and then not wanting position for oneself. With these qualities we can go on together. This must be given more stress. This is how we can maintain peace and harmony. Otherwise there will be Kali Yuga, fighting and place of agyan, ignorance, of illusion. So don't hanker after any appreciation from the ordinary public. Any name and fame appreciation, because they are all like madmen. They are besides themselves. They do not know their own good. So their appreciation has got no value. So try not to approach Krishna directly. Rather via Radha Dasyam. Try to enter the camp of Srimati Radharani. Dare to become adjusted in that particular line of service. Mainly we are part of his potency. And the whole potency is represented by Srimati Thakurani in its fullest form. And the highest aim is to adjust with her camp. This is mainly given through Guru Parampara and the mantra given by our Guru. The formula is there. By the formula, we shall give attention to the finest element of that formula. At the same time, it is within me. My inner existence, true identity, is to be found in this formula given by my Guru. So this is a very important point also next Always search for service in Krishna, through Krishna. Through every incident, Krishna's will is approaching you. With sincere attention, you try to read your environment like this. All transaction is with Krishna, all affection, no bitterness. Always search for service to Krishna, the heart-satisfying Lord, and you will find He is by your side. He is waiting with His hankering heart for everyone. It's only imitation love we find here, like Romeo and Juliet. Unfortunately, we are mad for that. But how beautiful and desirable the center and source of all real love must be. Love is personified. How beautiful and attractive he must be. Just as the dogs cannot understand human society, so we cannot see that world from our male-adjusted consciousness. It is so simple, or let's say, if you understand the basis of everything, if you got realization, by the mercy of Guru, all these things automatically get known to you. It will be very simple and very deep. Radhe, Radhe. Highest utility can be practiced in the land of love and beauty. Vrindavan is where everything is beautiful and all are loving. Vrindavan is where our soul can experience the happiest environment. The deeper conception of our soul we shall find in that soil. And its highest utility can be practiced in the land of love and beauty. A God is called by the name Krishna. So dive deep to find that, the plane of reality. Leave this dream world and find that most fundamental reality within you. Any question on this point? It's clear. So search for yourself. You will find help. And you will find help is coming. So sincerity is everything. The sincere souls will never be really troubled. By coming to a genuine Guru, we can learn who we are, where we are, who is our guardian, who can save me, who is my own, and what I want from my inner heart, why I am imperfect, why I am uneasy, and why I feel no comfort. For all these answers, you must cry out for that. Search yourself and you will find help is coming to you through those agents from the plane of truth. They will come and interfere with you mundane predicament, saying, don't dig your own grave and enter it. You are our own brother, come back home with us. This kind of search is helping our own search, eliminating all other proposals that come to take you away from that highest campaign. So Mahaprabhu, upon returning from Vrindavan, once encountered Raghupati Gaudiya at Allahabad. The Lord requested of him, who is the destination of our serving line? He replied, Swatim apare sunitim itare, paridham manya bhajan tu bhavan pita, amihanandam vandeya shrinda param prama. According to my consideration, those that wish to extract something from the Shruti, the revealed truth, being afraid of mortal life, they run after the Vedic scriptures for a solution. But I am not concerned with that. They just want liberation from this normality. Rather, my inner thirst is to have the service of Nanda Maharaj. For Parabrahman is there in Brajadham, crawling in the compound of Nanda. I just want to take his feet dust. I am not satisfied at all with this proposal of Shruti, Smriti, Mahabharata, etc. And then there is this further development. Kambrati katayitam isha sambhati kora vavatitam ayatu gopati danya kunja gopa vatuti vidham brahma. People are so earnestly searching after Parabrahman. But who will believe me when I tell them that Supreme Two is searching, hunting after the love of the damsels of Braja? Who shall I speak it to? It is the most astonishing thing. All are searching for the absolute truth. But he is searching for the simple girls of Vrindavan. The impossible has come to be a fact here in Vrindavan. This is my finding, Lord. This Raghupati told to Mahaprabhu only a fraction of this type of Sukriti can take us directly to the center, eliminating everything else from the list of my search. So that formula from Sukriti to Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya Anartha Vritti, then Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava. When we reach the stage of Bhava Bhakti, then we can have some glimpse. But only then can we be lifted to the plane of Prema, where we can see Krishna through the eyes of divine love. And then we may enter Raga, Anuraga Bhava, and serve Mahabhava. Through these progressive stages we must pass, if we wish to live in his divine civilization. It's very high and very beautiful for those who can follow this. You get an idea. We are like stone. We are holding on these gross things here in the material world. We are not able to let it go, and that we can go to a higher plane to understand. Because with the bodily conception, mental conception, there we are not able to understand properly. It is nice to hear, but it is just like hearing Hansel and Gretel or any story. But this is real, this is the reality. What we are seeing as reality here is temporary, beginning and end, or like this. Now, in my childhood, Srila Maharaj tells us, I had some mystical transcendental desire for Vrindavan and Radha Krishna. As a boy, I visited several times a respectable temple of Radha Govinda near our village. There my grandfather used to read Bhagavatam every Kartik month. In my childhood, even when I was 6 perhaps, I visited that temple and I remember that I saw with some mystic reverence in the temple and the Srimurti. I still remember the mystic conception I had about Radha Govinda there. But consciously, to do some moral consideration, I could not adjust with Krishna Lila in Vrindavan. But now Mahaprabhu has given this to me. So Krishna has given us freedom. We have misused that. We have come into great difficulty and become bound by Maya, illusion. It is now necessary for us to stop misusing our freedom and surrender wholeheartedly to Krishna. When Krishna sees that we are fully surrendered to Him, He will be eager to take us out of our very low position, bring us to the higher position, and give us His service. If we sacrifice our freedom and surrender at His lotus feet, then Krishna will see that and help us. Krishna Maya Palerake Jana Sarakala Atmanivedana Danya Gujao Janjala Si Prema Vivata. Srila Bhakti explained that if we humbly and fully surrender to Krishna with the mood that Krishna will always protect me, and all obstacles and other obligations will be ousted from us by Krishna's grace. We need this mood of perfect surrender. So the Jiva soul's duty is to be active in Krishna's service, in a surrendered mood. He is a perfect example of how Krishna bestows His mercy upon a surrendered soul. From Srimad Bhagavatam, Samatu Svinagatraya Vijasta Kapara Sajas Vishtva Parishramam Krishna Kripaya Sit Swabandhani. When Krishna saw his mother was trying so hard to bind him and become exhausted, when he saw that the flowers in her hair were falling down, and her whole body was covered with sweat, he became merciful to and allowed her to bind him. So Mother Yashoda tried so hard to bind Krishna with a rope. She tried many times and collected more and more rope each time. But the rope always ended up 2 fingers too short, and she failed to bind Krishna. Only after she tried so hard and became very tired did Krishna allow her to bind him. This is a perfect example. The Jiva souls will try as far as possible by them to satisfy the Lord. When even with their full eagerness they are not successful, then Krishna will come to help them. Krishna wants to see how much you will give of yourself to him. He wants to see that you start out with pure desire to satisfy him. Then he will respond to you, depending upon how perfectly you start your approach to Krishna with a pure mood of surrender. He will bestow his mercy upon you. In this way we can understand the process of surrender, Sharanagati, in the line of Krishna consciousness. So the general class of men are ignorant. They are mad. They do not know what is good or bad, so their consideration has no value. Who is qualified to judge whether a devotee is offering respect to all and not expecting any for himself? Who will judge whether he is really humble and tolerant? Madmen? Ignorant people? Have they any sense to judge who is humble, who is tolerant, and who is respectful to others? There must be a standard by which to judge humility. We are interested in the criterion given by high thinkers, not the consideration of the ignorant masses. So I am not a servant of A, B, C, or D. I'm a servant of Mahaprabhu. I may have to turn this way or that way, or whatever way will be favorable to reach my Lord. Wherever I feel the presence of my Lord in an intense form, I must be attracted to that side. We are out for that thing, not for any fashion or formality that will hamper our cause. Krishna says, Sarvam Parityasya Mamekam Sharanam Bhaja. Wherever we shall find him, we must run in that direction. The direction may not always be straight. It may go in a zigzag way, but if Krishna comes from that side, I must run there. Again, if he appears on this side, I must run to this side. My interest is with him, not that we can challenge. Why did Krishna appear here and why is he appearing there? It may be a doubtful thing. So I must stay on this side. No. If I have genuine appreciation for the real thing, the proper thing, I must go to that side, the side of Krishna. If I am blind, that is another case. Then I must have to suffer for my inability. But if anyone has the ability to understand things properly, they will run to wherever they find help. If someone in a boat is passing through the current, and finds they are in danger, then from whatever side help may come, they must run to that side. So there are different stages of education, and imparted in Bhagavad Gita. Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, so many different layers of deism. But pure devotion begins where Krishna says, Savadhaman Parityaja. Give up your affinity to all other activities, whether religious or non-religious. And wholly surrender to me. Don't try to push your demands on me, but ask me what will be most beneficial for you. And what shall I do on your behalf? Fully surrender to me, and I will give myself to you. All these other methods and their prospects are more or less effective and valuable, but don't aspire after anything but me. That will be your highest prospect. To want me, to have me, to live in me, to do what I say, to enter into my own personal family, in my private life. That will be your highest attainment. Don't aspire for anything else from me. The comparative study of all religious aspirations will show that the highest inner necessity may be satisfied by entrance into my personal private dealings. So the name is there within the mantra. Without the name, the mantra is nothing. If the name of Krishna is withdrawn and replaced with another name, the mantra will give the opposite result. The name of Krishna is all in all, and within the mantra, the name is couched in a particular way as a sort of prayer. So the more we are particular about the conduct of others, the more we lose our own time and energy. Instead of benefiting us, such a practice is reactionary. If I try to find fault with anyone, especially a devotee, the fault will come back to me. By chewing a poison in his body, that poison will come to me. Avoid such association. Try to find the good in others. That will help you. So, a few lines. Do not desire any position or prestige for yourself, and always be ready to give it to others. Means try to fill your insignificant character. If you can do so, you will be able to draw the attention of the higher. If you feel yourself to be poor as anything, to be the poorest of the poor, then you will be able to draw the attention of the Supreme towards you. Anything to say, or any question? Anything clear? For devotee, this must be nectar. I don't know. I'm not a devotee, but still I find it nectar. I try one lifetime. So we must go on searching. Otherwise we will eternally take coming and going in this world. This high topic could be followed.
Oh, it's very sweet. It's really capturing the mind. It's very nice. Only this practical, if you can explain more what when he says zigzag, well, with Krishna on the other side, then you have to don't mind to what it means. I mean, in practical sense.
Yeah, we in our life, so many charming things may come from different sides, like karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, Sankhya yoga, all kind of yogas. Everything is giving you something, making your advance more. But in the end, he says, Sarvadhaman Parityaja. So this material world offering you so many things, up to moksha. But Krishna says then, Sarvadhaman Parityaja. Give up all these religions. This is only for you, you're doing this. I am performing karma yoga because I want something. Jnana yoga, I want to attain something. Sankhya yoga by different kind of practices, but always the goal is, and the end is moksha. And moksha from what? So moksha means liberated, but still it is, who is the beneficiary? Who is getting benefit? Because I'm so frustrated, I want moksha. Still there is this I there. So don't look right or left, or don't care for. Just surrender to me. You reject all religions. Sava dhaman parityaja. Mam ekam sharanam vaja. Just surrender unto me. I will free you from all this illusory, temporary goals you have chosen, where only you are the beneficiary. You want to be you want to get the fruits of your activities. Surrender unto me, I will free you from all reaction, all karma I will take away. But don't be afraid when you surrender to him and make you dependent on him. He says, don't be afraid. Just surrender unto me. So we are not meant that we are the enjoyer. This is the whole thing. It goes up to Brahman to moksha. That I want to be free and then I become God myself, or I'm melting with the whole energy. No, we have to develop the attitude of, I am his servant. I am his. I belong to him. He created everything, and every one of us, we are all part of him, and our duty is to please him. That is but he gives his free will and we can decide. So we decided the wrong. We decided, I want to become God. I want to be the controller, the enjoyer, the doer, the everything. And he put us in illusion in this material world, where we can We can dream that we are the controllers. But we cannot escape the laws of karma. It will always be above us. It will always dominate. We cannot avoid. This is the world where we are now. And how to get out of this? Savadaman Parityaja. Give up all these religions. Sava, dharma. Dharma means religion or duties. Wherever they may come from. So many charming or attractive things may come in this world. But they are cheating you. There will not be pleasure there. And if only a short moment. And then it's gone. And then after it's gone, you're lamenting. So this goes on for hundreds, thousands, and millions of lifetimes, perhaps. Until we realize this cannot be the goal I'm running for. But it takes a long time. It can go in 1 minute, 1 second, but we have decided to make it slow, step by step. But then we do not know. 100 lives may come, I may not have got the opportunity to hear this or do come in contact with Vaishnavas, pure Vaishnavas. It's very rare. So, at least the possibility is given, The Lord sends his devotees here. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he brought the process how we can get out of this. But yes, we have to suffer more and more that we are saying, I have enough. There must be something else. I'm wondering that the people not realize it is becoming more and more crazy, the world. But they don't check it. They themselves become crazy and they think this is normal. It's okay.
You can see how many people are addicted now to because they cannot handle the experience. So they are taking drugs and alcohol, watching offline television, not to feel, this pain.
The mind cannot digest this. They have to take some thing. You cannot live with a pure mind, seeing purely in such a world where we're living. So you have to make your world very small. Everything is around me, everything is okay. So I don't look out. Everything collapsing. I don't know what age now, how terrible it gets. In my youth, everything was so simple and so natural, very clean. Nowadays, these small children with 4 years, 3-4 years, sitting on the mobile phone and looking all kinds of, I don't know what. Their mind is obsessed, they get brainwashed, brain contaminated, not washed. It should be washed, it should be cleaned. But all kind of nonsense goes. It's very dangerous. Ignorance takes over and we are going down. Anything more to say? Otherwise we can close here. Jai Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Shri Gurudev. Talila Bhavishtam Vishnupad Varmahamsa Vicharya Staka Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav. Jai Guru